Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. We are back. We are back. Got a good one for you guys today. Looking forward to today's show. Let me put this in the Discord. Hang on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hang on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Where the hell is this? All right. All right. Welcome. Sorry about the little delay. Sorry about the little delay. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Good to be back. Looking forward to today's show. Today's going to be a good show. I think this is going to be a good week. I'm excited for this week, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Become a Patreon. Like, share, and subscribe. I sneezed. Like, share, and subscribe. Do become a member. The link is pinned in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. $5 a month gets you the lock of the week. It gets you asked to book you anything. Gets you access to the Discord. It gets you the live betting. Gets you the updated props, the parlays. It gets you all the best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. So do become a Patreon today. Do become a Patreon today and hit the join button, become a member. It's pinned in the chat. Just become a member, become a Patreon. After you guys do that, head over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak. It's the convenience of a bar. Carnivalbar.com. Carnivalbar.com. The Carnival Bar is clean, self-stable nourishment crafted by hand for adventures, picnics, and everything in between. carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, let's get into today's show. All right. Decent week. And besides the Agit Kabayola card and besides the Agit, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. All right. Sorry about that. What up, Rando? What up? I swear, the percentage of what times my wife texts me while I'm going live is now approaching 100%. It's now approaching 100%. It quickly approaching 100%. Sup, JP? Sup, Gary? Have you given this Cedeno versus Santiago fight any thoughts? I'm high on Cedeno. I have not yet. I have not yet. I haven't gotten into it yet. That's coming up. I don't even think I have a book on it. Do I? Hang on. No, I'll get into everything real quick. No, I haven't even seen a book on the fight. What line are you guys getting on that? What line? What's the line on that fight? What up? What up? What up? What up, Jeb? What up, Jeb? Do you think Dalton's lack of volume is? I don't think no. I don't think his volume is so low where he's going to give away rounds because he's not throwing any punches. No. I think his volume is okay. I mean, he's not a volume puncher, but it's like Mikey Garcia. He's not a volume guy, but it's not a lack of volume either. He's not throwing 20 punches around. No, if he doesn't knock out Sabril out, no, I think I don't think so at all, Jeb. I think he can outbox him. I think he lands sharper, cleaner shots from the outside. My prediction on this fight is Dalton Smith by decision. Is there a line? If there is a line, it'll probably come out later in the week. I just like the fight from a fan's perspective. Yeah, I haven't. When it's hard for me to be a fan now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a difficult thing for me to be a fan because I'm so invested into the business side of it, making money off of it. It's hard to be a fan. You know, like I don't really have favorite boxes anymore. But I hear you say from a fan's perspective, for sure, it's a good fight. We're gonna look at all of that in just a minute. Besides the Caballero card, yo, what up? What up? Besides the Caballero card and the Puerto Rican card, besides those two cards, what else do we have this week? Is there anything else on the docket? Is there anything else besides those two cards? Besides Smith? Besides Smith and Matias and Caballero and Nibba. Is there anything else? Is there any other card this week? I feel that. It feels like I haven't been a fan in years. I don't have a favorite fighter anymore. It's whoever makes me. It's what it is. That's what it is. Do you have a take on Rocha and Curiel? Yeah, who wins in this fight is the fans. I gotta go back and watch the first fight. So good. So good. Yeah, I think it'll go the distance again. A draw might be a decent bet. It's before I give you a take on that, I gotta go back. I gotta watch the first fight again. That first fight was so good. It was so good. It's hard to believe that fight was 13 months ago, and neither guy has fought since, right? Has anyone fought since that first fight? Oh, yeah. No, I take that back. Rocha hasn't fought since then. Rocha was out all of 2025, and then in 2026, he fought. Curiel fought once. Curiel fought one time in 2026. 2025. I mean, he's fought one time in 2025, and that was in June. So he's fought one time. Curiel's a really good fighter. He just had some lulls in activity. I remember being at this fight 4 years ago. That's wild. I fought once. Yeah, it's just been a weird path for Curiel. This is what I mean by Curiel. So I was at this fight in 2021 in San Antonio. Great fight. He fought Kendo Castaneda. Then he fought he took a year off, fought Brad Solomon. Fought once in 2023. So he fought in 2021, once in 2022, once in 2023. So from 2021 to 2024, he fought just 2 rounds. 3 wait, what was okay. 2 rounds. Okay. So he fought 12 rounds, 2 fights, 12 rounds. Second round knockout of Brad Solomon. It's nothing fight. Then he fought Courtney Pennington. All right, that's a decent opponent. I mean, it's an opponent level guy that he took apart. Then he fought 3 times in 2024. All right, shout out. Then he fought just once in 2025. It's a lot of once a year on his way up, and now he's 30. It's kind of a weird progression. I know he's in college and he does things outside of boxing, but he's a really good fighter, and that's a really weird path he took there. It's what it is. Javier Herrera versus Ricardo Nunez, co-main. Yeah, Herrera is really good. I've just finished doing the tape on him. Herrera is really good. He's got some defensive issues. He stands in front of you too much. He can be countered. You got to time him perfectly because he's very fast. He's got some explosiveness, but he's in front of you a lot. You can go over that right hook, and that's what I would look to go over, but dang, Herrera is good. Yeah, Herrera is really good. Fast, athletic, twitchy, powerful. I'm not trying to say he's like Boots, but like that's the mold that he's cut out of. Herrera is really, really good. Odds are even. I haven't seen the odds. That's you're talking about for the Rocha fight. Do I have odds on a Rocha fight? Hang on. All right, Rocha. Yeah, Rocha is a slight favorite in that fight. I'd probably lean towards Curiel. Let's do a poll. All right, here's the poll, y'all. Who wins the rematch? Curiel, Rocha, another draw. I feel like another draw is on the table here. Like the first fight was so good. I'm looking forward to going back and watch that. It's been 13 months, so I freshen my memory with it a little bit. But that first fight was so good. I think I lean towards Curiel, but I could see there being another draw. I could see Rocha win. That first fight was so good. I would like the distance in that fight. Both those guys are rugged as hell. I don't think anyone's getting knocked out in that fight. That's a really good fight. I would go in on the over on that. Huh? Yeah. The other bet I like, this is if you can get him, the odds on Herrera and Nunez are quite wide. The books here are quite wide. Betway at minus 1,200 on Herrera is good. That's a great little parlay piece. If your FanDuel's got it minus 1,800, not quite as good. Unibet has it at minus 1430. Let me know what you guys. I don't have it on DraftKings. DraftKings is the gayest book in the sport. The gayest book in the sport. I don't have a line on it on my book. We'll get into my book in a second. But depending on if you're getting Yair Herrera at minus 1,200, minus 1,400, I would just take it. It's a great parlay piece. Very, very impressed on the tape of Yair Herrera. Tall too, 5'11", rangy. He checks a lot of boxes. I would be interested in Yair Herrera. Good knockout ratio. Hasn't fought great competition yet, but he's fought enough fighters where you can start to look at this guy as a real dude. Herrera's a real dude. My only concern about Herrera is, does he fade? He's easy to hit. Does he get caught up in too many exchanges? Does he get bullied around? Does he get pushed around? Because he is in front of you. He's there to be hit. He can be countered. There are things about him that can be exposed. I just don't think at this level it's going to be exposed. It's going to be at the highest level where you can go over that right hook where you can counter them, where you can stand in and time them. But that's not going to be done this weekend. That's for sure. Why does my pen never work? All right. I felt like Curiel won, but I bet him, so I was biased. I don't remember how I bet that fight. It's been a while. How are we doing today? We're good, good, Jackson. Jackson, hit me up later. Let me know if that guy ever got you back. Let me know if he ever got you back. I hit big on a $600 parlay. Stephanie Hahn points plus Serrano over. Bang! There you go, only GK. I haven't seen you in a minute, the only GK. Hope everything is well. I hope you guys cashed in on Stephanie Hahn. That was free money. That was free money. Hahn saved my bankroll, helped me profit last weekend. Hahn saved my bank. Yeah. But that was a gimme. Stephanie Hahn was a gimme. That really was. I tried to convince everyone. I tried to tell everyone that Stephanie Hahn, I was either going to look like the smartest person in the world or the dumbest. And I guess I turned out being the smartest. What up, moving? What up, G? Get Rich Month is now here. Is this Get Rich Month? I think every month is Get Rich Month, but this could be Get Rich Month in a real way too. Huh? Just watch your analysis of Matthias Smith. Just watch your analysis of Matthias Smith and still deciding whether Smith by decision or Matthias moneyline is the better play. I like Smith by decision. I think Smith wins the fight. I think there's more ways to win the fight. I think you keep turning him, peppering him with shots and turning him. Don't let him get in front of you. Don't let him get in front of you. Don't let him walk you down. Just keep turning him, and then keep peppering him with shots. The same way Liam Paro did. Sliding in midstream, still pissed that Hahn versus Holm was stopped. Yeah, it was about to be a whitewash. Like Hahn was landing something like 3 times as many punches. I don't think the fight was competitive. I mean, I was actually surprised that Holm was as competitive as she was, but I don't really think she was competitive. Do you guys realize she's 44 years old and has fought once in 12 years? And some of y'all are out there picking her to win by stoppage. The last time she got a stoppage, Barack Obama was in his first year as president, I believe, right? Like, guys. Usually if the first fight's a draw, the second almost always has a winner. Typically. But most fights almost always have a winner. So we're not really going out on too much of a limb here. But yes, fights are very rarely a draw 2 times in a row. The fight is next month, but who do you favorite for Waz versus? I haven't looked at it yet, Havelock. I'll look at it. And we're going to build a long-term parlay shortly. We're going to get to that. Once you guys become members, Once I get a couple more members, we're going to do a long-term parlay. Who do you got, Backrum or Josh Kelly? Backrum. Let me take a look at this. That's not for another month, that fight. I haven't looked at it. But Backrum. He's done some good things, Josh Kelly. He's got the win over Ismail Davis. But Backrum, Zayev is probably a step too far. He destroyed Tim Zhu. He destroyed Jack Quokay. That's probably a step too far. I definitely. What are the odds? Do we have odds on that yet? It's not bad. Backrum is minus 450. It's not bad. Minus 325. Minus 3. Yeah. That's a long-term parlay piece right there. That's a long-term parlay piece in a real way. Yo, that I want to show you guys a parlay that I'm gonna love here. This is gonna be dope. Here's a January 31st parlay. Minus 117. Lock this in, guys. Lock this in. Xander Zayas money line, Backroom money line, Stevenson and Lopez to go the distance. minus 117, 3-leg parlay. Shakur Stevenson goes the distance. Zayas money line, backward money line. Money line, right to go the distance. How's that for a parlay, guys? That's a really good parlay. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media. 3D Boxing blog. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Vote in the poll. Smash the like button. Guys, smash the like button. There's no reason not to. It's free. It helps the channel. It helps us grow. Smash the like button, y'all. But right here, January 31st, I'm giving you guys a 3-leg parlay already. Already, y'all getting that 3-leg parlay. You dig? You're getting a 3-leg parlay of the Stevenson fight to go the distance, Zayas and Mortazayev on the money line. So Zayas at money line minus 350, Mortazayev money line minus 450, and the Stevenson Lopez fight to go the distance. Bang! Lock that up. Pushes he's there to be hit is insane. G, you gotta chill. I would show you the tape right now, but I don't want to get a strike or a warning on my channel demonetized. Go back and watch the tape. When he's coming forward, he's standing in front of you the same way like a new way stands in front of you. He's not standing in front of you, sitting in trading. He throws the hook and admires his work. The right hook in particular. Go back and watch it. Do you took a small break to enjoy New Year's? It's good to have you back, GK. Sitting ringside at Matthias versus Smith at Barclays. Smith will have to win convincingly. There will be mostly Puerto Ricans there. Fair enough. I haven't seen a ton of bad decisions in New York favoring the Puerto Rican fighter or the hometown fighter. Obviously, they exist, but I do think that Smith beats him convincingly. But I do like the distance on that too. Huh? Do you think Smith is better than Puello and Paro? I think he's comparable to Paro. I don't think he's as good as Puello, but Puello has no power. I gotta do my short on that. I gotta edit a short in on that. I don't think that Dalton is going to do what Paro did, nor do I think has the ring IQ for that. But hey, I think he should do exactly what Paro did. I don't see why he couldn't. I think that's the perfect game plan. I think that's the perfect game plan. I would be surprised if Paro, if he didn't fight the game plan that Paro did. Now the question is, can he execute it? I think that he can. Obviously, he's going to be doing it from the conventional stance. But that's the game plan. I think the game plan for a guy like Paro, a guy like Smith, it's out there. We know how to do it, but can you execute it? That's the question, and I think that he can. You do think Shakur wins? Yeah, oh yeah, Shakur by decision. I'd lock that up already. Shakur by decision, Shakur by decision, Shakur by decision. That's a standalone bet. What is that paying? Stevenson by decision at minus 200. I love that. Yeah? Yeah. Stevenson by decision. I like that a lot. Yeah. Stevenson by decision. Do you also think Caballero Nibba goes the distance? I generally hate betting heavyweights to go the distance. I just generally hate that. I'm not betting on Caballero at those ridiculous odds. The odds on Caballero are insane. They're treating Caballero like he's Joe Louis. It's like, that's wild, the odds on that. So if I was going to bet on that fight, I'm probably staying away from it. The only bet I'm really taking on that is Nibba at plus 800, plus the ridiculous odds that you're getting on Nibba. To me, that's worth it. I got Shakur by decision. I got Shakur by decision. Send the parlay and that long-term bets on Discord. I'm going to tell that. All right, we can do that. We can do that. Do you think since Matthias got checked for Osterine recently, he will go into the fight without the same? I don't know. I don't know how much that's going to add to your pop. Obviously it helps. They wouldn't do it if it didn't help. It obviously helps. It's obviously an advantage. It's obviously a benefit to it for sure. Why else would you do it? Why else would you risk getting suspended, risk your career, your payday, etc., etc., if it didn't do anything? But how much difference does it make? I don't know. I don't know. That's not my department. Keyshawn was trading with Shakur and said we're knocking Tio out. I still think Shakur's decision. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't put too much in Shakur stopping. Besides Padley, who took the fight on a week notice and isn't even at that level, Shakur doesn't get stoppages. I love Shakur. I think Shakur is a generational talent. But he doesn't stop people. It's silly. Guys, vote a poll. I want to do this real quick. I'm on the wrong thing here. Shakur Stevenson, 11 knockouts and his 24 wins. Oh, that's right. I forgot. He stopped Herring. That's true. He did stop Herring. I forgot that. Inactivity again here, too. So in his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights, he's got one stoppage, a 9th round stoppage over Josh Padley. Okay. I mean, yeah. Look at the guys he stops, though. Padley and Yoshina. These are the guys he stops. He's got a couple stoppages. That's fair. But look at the level of guys he stops here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think too much. Stevenson stopped this guy. Then he beat a guy that was 13-7 and then got stopped by Ciro Choi. Josh Padley, he stopped at 9. Josh Padley took the fight on a week's notice. Padley is not bad. But I mean, he shouldn't be. He's not Shakur Stevenson's level. He took the fight on a week's notice. Remember, he was supposed to fight Floyd Schofield that night. See Dalton getting beat down and his dad to throw in the towel. What do you think about Nibba? Watched a bit of him. It was quite. Yeah, I'm quite. Popsy, I agree with you. I like Nibba a lot. I was at his last fight at the Prudential Center this past summer. I think Nibba is good. I think he's game. That's why I'm looking at the odds. He's got decent athleticism. I think his power is decent. Right, like he's not a one-hitter quitter type guy, but he's 6'7". He's long. He uses his reach. He uses his jab. He puts his punches together. He's got good speed. He's got good craft. Nibba's definitely live in that fight. The odds on that to me are out. I mean, that is extraordinary what they did. They are literally treating Agit Caballero, who I like, by the way, like he's Joe Louis. Like the odds on that are insane. I was at Matias versus Puello, so was Dalton. I scored 7-5 Puello, and I thought Puello clearly won that fight. I mean, what I mean is the crowd is very loud while Matias is throwing punches. I thought it was it could. Good old MK28. Where was that fight, by the way? Where was the Matias versus Puello fight? Where was that? Was that in New York? Good old MK2866. Do you think Zoo against Zavara is a lock? I haven't gotten to the tape yet. I will get into the tape. I look, Zoo's falling off. I haven't fallen off that much. Yeah, it was that fight. Cambosis did drop Tio, though. Yeah, and Tio got right back up. Sandor didn't drop. I gotta go back and watch that fight. Did Sandor Martin drop him? No. Sandor Martin beat him. He didn't get the decision. I gotta go back and watch that fight. Did Sandor Martin drop him? I don't remember Lopez being down in that fight. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I got to go back. When did Sandor Martin drop Teofimo Lopez? That was a really bad decision. When was that fight? That was 2021, 2022. That was a horrible decision. Huh? Maybe Caballero is Joe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Did he? He did. Yeah. Also, that's Nikita Zoo fighting Zarafa. Yeah, I know. They didn't count one of the knockdowns. I got my soul on Matthias beating Dalton Smith. I got my soul on Matthias beating Dalton Smith. We'll see. Yes, Andorra dropped him on a check hook. I got to go back and watch that fight. Yeah, I thought that was one of the worst decisions. I thought like Sandor Martin clearly won that fight. That was in New York, right? That was in New York, and they gave. Okay, I mean that was a bad hometown decision in favor of T. That was in New York, wasn't it? Let me look at it again. Yeah, it was in New York. Caballero stops Buddy by body shot. Maybe. I'm not saying Caballero can't win. I'm not betting. The only thing I'm betting is I'm not even sure I'm going to bet it yet. But if I'm going to bet that fight, the only bet I'm making is the crazy odds you're getting on Nibba at plus 900. The value on that is wild. It's absolutely wild and ridiculous. I don't know what that's. We don't do that here, Poppy. We don't do that. Soul might be gone. Let me look at something real quick. Let me look at my book real quick. Guys, vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. I'm getting Nibba at plus 900 on my book. Plus 900. I am going all in on that. All in on that. So I want to give you guys the update. Is that Nibba getting a knockdown? I don't know. I'm not getting too cute with it. I'm just getting Nibba at plus 900. What do you think about Adam Azim versus Lemos? Adam Azim. Lemos doesn't show. I mean, when Lemos doesn't show up, he doesn't show up. When he shows up, he's good. But Adam Azim is beating him. I'd probably stay away from that fight. Bruce Carrington and Carlos Castro's a fight on January 31st. It's a good test. Carrington passes that test. It's a good test. Nibba a prospect still, isn't he? That's what. Yeah, I mean, he really hasn't fought. Yeah, he hasn't really fought anybody of note. That's true. This is a major step up for him, but he's got a lot of skills. He's got a lot of natural ability, like his height, his reach. He knows how to, probably Dalton Smith, but probably Dalton Smith. Jackson wants to know who I think is better, Smith or Azim. Probably Smith. Nibba decision 22-1. Why not? Why not, Bob C? Why not? No, I show you the prospect, sure. Because he's really good. Because he's really, granted, he hasn't beaten anybody of note. Joey Dworko, right? But the skills, the ability are all there. All right, yeah. 3 rounds into the fight. Let's make a deal. After the 3rd round, you let me know if Agit Caballero looks like a 20-1 favorite. All right, we'll do that. We'll be in the Discord. We'll be watching that fight together. 3 rounds into the fight, you let me know if he looks like a 20-1 favorite, because that's what he is on my book. Long time no see, G. I took some time off from boxing because of the high stress. I hope you and your family had a great Christmas. My boy told me you were killing it recently. I've been doing my best, man. Doing my best. Thank you, though. It's good to see you again, LP. Good to see you again. We just did that. Azim will be all right. Maybe you guys like Adam Azim. Like Caballero when he beat Makhmadov was also a nobody. I'm interested in the over, unders, and possibly Caballero by decision. The long reach can be a problem, especially if dude wants to survive and has a chin. It depends on how he. Yeah, I mean, I think he can survive because he's really good, but he could also get stopped because Caballero is really good. I low-key think Caballero might be getting overrated. He's good, but people overhyping. Who's hyping him though? Like I'm not sure he's gonna win. I'm just saying that there's value in that bet. There's value in that bet. Caballero was plus 500 against Makhmedov. Alfredo Cruz versus John Paul fight. John Paul was minus 2,500, and that was a very, very close fight. Odds makers definitely mess up a lot. They do. They don't know what they're doing. I do. He was a nobody, and that fight wasn't a mismatch. He beat Chisora years before that. Nibbit is a mismatch. I don't see it that way, Jab. But again, after the third round, hit me up. Tell me whether or not the fight's a mismatch. I'm not saying Nibba's going to win. I'm not saying this is going to be. I'm saying at that price, that is tremendous value because Nibba could win. He could win, and those odds suggest he can't win. Itwama and Caballero seem to be in a similar situation. They need a Justice Uni badly. Justice Uni. All right. I haven't taped Nibba yet. You'll like it. You'll like it. Everything I've seen on Caballero, he's nice. Caballero's. None of this is a knock on Caballero. I'm with you. Caballero is very good. So is Nibba, and the odds suggest that he's not, which I disagree with. Nibba does. Oh, CBD fire review. What up, CBD? Nibba doesn't look good in my opinion. He has height, reach, and all right basics, but defense looks suspect. Fair enough. I haven't taped him. I'm saying on paper it's a mismatch. What? Agree. I'm not disagreeing with that. Watch the tape him. I don't know. Will you get a chance to look at his tape today? Jab, if you do, come back. I'll go live tomorrow. Probably 2 shows tomorrow. I'll go live tomorrow. Let me know let me know if you've changed your mind at all. Nibba can hold his ground against Caballero, a closer fight than what the odds makers are making it seem. I agree. I'm hyping up Caballero. He's the best heavyweight in the world apart from Usyk. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with that. I don't know if yeah, maybe. Is it safe to say that Agit is the best current body puncher in the heavyweight division? I'd have to really think about that, but sure. I mean, maybe it could be. I wouldn't argue against it. All right, bet. I'm going to get into that. I'm interested now for sure. FanDuel has Caballero at minus 150, Herrera at minus 18. Which is a better bet? Herrera. Herrera's really good. Puello versus Matias was in Louis Armstrong Stadium. That's right. It was actually awesome. It's still my favorite venue in the arena is MSG Theater Cape. I agree. If you can protect the body, you can survive Caballero. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap up. Caballero, the best body puncher in boxing. That's bold. Yeah, minus 2,000 fights. What up, Shells? If I minus 2,600 fights, always be close. Let me check my poll, and I'm going to end this. All right, guys. I will be back tomorrow. Probably 2 shows tomorrow. Like, share, and subscribe. Guys, vote in the poll. I want more of y'all to vote in the poll. We had a pretty good showing, but guys didn't vote in the poll. Right now, I'm looking at a one-way Curiel wins the poll wide. 65% of you think Curiel wins. Only 12% of you think Rocha wins. And a quarter of you guys think that it's going to be another draw. So everybody vote in the poll because I'm going to end this now. Vote in the poll. Ending the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Ending the poll in 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And I'm ending the poll. We can see that overwhelmingly y'all think Curiel is going to win, and that's kind of my inkling too. Guys, final questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Final questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. When you do a matchup, do you do an entire day on the matchup, or do you go in and out between fights for the week? No, I spend the whole day. I spend the whole day on one. I do one fight a day, and I spend the whole day on it. So at minus 5,000 can be close. Also, that's why it's not good to go by the odds all the time. What's stopping Caballero from knocking Nibba out to the chin? He's not only good to the yes, I think that's fair, Jam. I think that's Jam. All right, y'all. January 5th, 2026, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.